Welcome to a brand new podcast. We keep that train rolling. This is the Oracle 19, and my name is Greatness. Like I said, we keep rolling along. And today, different. We're going to talk about today's topic, I should say. Does she belong to the streets? Basically, is your woman for you? But before we get into that, again, you can shop online to our baby shopping mall, www.evolutionoflondon.com. Once again, www.evolutionoflondon.com. And our digital products and custom clothing, you can shop at www.evolution.org. And any business inquiries, or you want to support the machine, business purposes, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And any donations, same, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com if you want to donate. Keep on supporting the machine and subscribe to all our platforms: Google, iTunes, Apple, Spotify. You can check us out on those major platforms, and subscribe and pass the word. We're going to keep this train rolling. So just to give you a heads up with that. And then our sponsor on this platform, WJA Accessories. You can contact Mr. Will. And for fitness consultation. And he has also a website as well. All of this information we will put in the description box. And if any questions, concerns, you can always email me. And then I will forward you the information that you need. So, I think I covered everything, basically. We'll get right to it. Does she belong to the streets? Now, you find in social media for men, a lot of things is put out now, is how women is treating men and how men is feeling about it. And it's a back and forth usually with men and women. Now, I always say this, and I'm speaking to the men here. You have to look inside thyself. It starts with you. And you have to see, really, first it starts with you, to see what type of person, you have to be honest with yourself. The type of person you are, what you're looking for in life, what type of woman you really want, and the situation that you're in, financially. So, that it starts with you before anything. I always say this for men. You the nucleus. You can't think about anyone else before you build yourself up first. Especially in this day and time. especially men of means or men that are striving to be of means. You have to look at yourself and build yourself up first. And that starts it off right there before anything. Now, again, here's the truth of the matter. Majority of women is not for you, men. A lot of men is finding it hard to face that reality. That could be your wife, your girlfriend, baby mama, whoever. Because the way the society is, and I'm giving my perspective. I always state that, my perspective. In this platform, my perspective. I just want to give you that caveat. But you can see in modern day society how the women dress, how the women carry themselves as ladies, how they treat you, the type of friends they have, all say about their character. Now, I know men, there's not a lot to pick from. I get it. Been there. But it comes to a point in life when you look at society and you look at within inside yourself and look at what you have to come to a conclusion in life. And men, sometimes there's nothing wrong with being by yourself. Because your woman could be your backbone or backbreaker. And most women out here are backbreakers. So you have to really be honest with thyself. There's no need going back and forth with the woman and trying to change her and stuff like that. You can state certain facts, but you have to focus on yourself. Because let's say if you have the wrong woman and you with her currently. The question is, you're going to say, well, what can I do? I have a baby by her, and, I have to deal with it. No, you don't have to deal with anything. You just have to make a conscious decision. Now, I might be hitting home to some of y'all guys. Who knows? But the ones I am hitting home to, you gotta make a conscious decision. And sometimes you have to wean yourself out because you're in a situation it's hard to get out of. But it starts with your mental. And you have to make moves. And that's why it goes right back to your finances, because this is a capitalistic society. If you don't make money to get yourself in a certain situation, it's going to be harder for you anyway. And you're not going to get the quality person you're looking for. The chance is going to become even slimmer. So the question asks, what can I do? Like I said, number one, men, look within yourself first. And then if you have that current woman of yours that is not being cooperative with you or in majority negative, you have to get rid of her. I know it's hard, but you have to do it for your own sanity. It's just what it is. She belongs to the streets. She's not in your pocket. She feels she's smarter than you. She feels she's more masculine than you. She just feels she's superior than you. And when you have that type of woman that feels she's better than you and superior over you, and there's no respect. And let's be honest, most women don't respect the male principle. And for that point is you got to question yourself. If you are in the marriage and you have that type of woman, I don't believe it's cheaper to keep her. Yeah, it might cost you, But then if you're taking that philosophy is cheaper to keep her, then your health should be first. So when your health goes down the toilet, which is first, your health or your money? If you don't have health, you can't produce no money anyway. You might think differently than what I'm saying to you. But your health should be always number one, mentally or physically. So if it's not in order, you good for no one anyway. I think a lot of men out here settle. We as men, we settle. And it's reaching a point that settling is over. You might not have the money that you really want, but one thing you do have is dignity and pride. And you don't have to succumb to anything. You do have choices. Like I said, these women belong to the streets. Now, is it all? No, by no stretch of imagination. There's women and there's females. I said this in different other shows. There's women and there's females. Now, just in case you don't know, women have the utmost respect for them. They know how to act. They have respect for their men. They work together with their men. There's plenty of women like that, but it's not the majority, in my opinion. If you say out of 10 women, I would say 8 of them or 9 of them is garbage, is trash. And you have 1 or 2 out of that 10 that's workable. Now, just for the record, is a reversal too in life, because this is a negative world. Most people out here is deaf, dumb, and blind. That's men and women. But this is specifically for men about dealing with your woman. You got women and you have females. I know I use these words interchangeably. But again, you get the idea. There's women, there's females. And men, if you have a female, she's not in your corner. She's your mortal enemy. I know that's hard to swallow. But a lot of women out here, especially in this modern era we live in, is your mortal enemy. And men, what do you do when you have an enemy in front of you? I'm going to let you decide on that. And this has nothing to do with violence. It's nothing. Let's not be simple here. You can leave a person alone that is your mortal enemy. You don't have to do violence. So let's just put that out there so nobody is simple and accusing me of wanting to spark violence. By no stretch of imagination. But when you have your mortal enemy in front of you, men, you have to decide how to handle your mortal enemy. And unfortunately, we live in this time that your woman is your mortal enemy. Your female is your mortal enemy. Guys, if you hear me say woman and female, you know what I mean by that. Again, let's not get simple, because I know I would get comments off of that. You get what I'm saying. If you don't, email me and I'll clarify for you. So you have that in this day and time. So you have to decide. Men, is your woman, the woman you with, your backbone or your backbreaker? So that's the era that we living in. So I can go on give many different examples. But again, I want to just make this Short and sweet. Get yourself together, men. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. You are the head first. You're the nucleus. If you're not good, nothing around you will benefit from that. If your woman is not for you, make your exit plan. Or if you're meeting someone that you have that gut feeling she's not for you, don't bother. No matter how much she looks, how well she looks, or pretty she looks, or her body. Stay strong, men. Stay safe. Thank you for listening.